Hello and welcome to Conspiracy Boulder.
You're not a boulder, you're a rock!
Conspiracy Boulder News has discovered that mid-Atlantic financial giant, Capital One Bank, that just raked in over $4 billion in net income on almost $19 billion in revenues last year, has announced that as of November 1, 2015, they will be charging a $7 fee for any check over $100 you cash if you're not a customer. This includes payroll checks. Think about it. Capital One will be charging to cash payroll checks. So if your company pays you over $100 with a payroll check from their Capital One account, and you go to that Capital One bank to get your money that you earned, and you are not a customer, Capital One will take $7 out of your pocket. Outrageous. And they plan to do this at each of their branches, day after day, week after week. Is this the USA anymore? Worse yet, this is clear prejudice against the poor people of America, and blatant racism against minorities, who hold many of the lower-paying jobs. Just imagine poor people across the country, including African Americans, and immigrant Mexicans, who get a payroll check for, let's say, $101. And then go to Capital One to cash their payroll check. If they're not a customer, Capital One will take $7 right off the top. 7%. You hand over your payroll check for $101 to Capital One, and seconds later, you get $94 back. Unbelievable. Like some sort of street corner hustle, or side lot scam, it's the fleecing of the poor. And no one complains. Wait. You haven't heard about this in the old-fashioned media? No outcry? Of course not. Rich people don't care about $7 fees. In fact, most of the well-off people have direct deposit. So this policy aims directly at the poor of this country. What an embarrassment. The rich high-rolling bankers and Wall Street con artists are laughing their heads off on this one. I mean, really, $7 off a payroll check. The unmitigated gall. Really? Well, of course, we can't expect Capital One CEO, Richard Fairbanks, to understand. Fairbanks received over $19 million in compensation last year. And he got over $18 million in compensation the year before that. So we are guessing he doesn't give a flying crap about how this fee will affect the poor. All we can guess is that since Capital One announced in late July that they were disappointed that they only made a profit of $863 million, instead of the $1.2 billion they expected, so that they may be scrambling for ways to nickel and dime the little, poor, masses, that they can make their Wall Street goons happy. And pay their CEO his enormously bloated compensation. These obscene shenanigans are from a very rich bank. Capital One is raking in over $4 billion in net income on almost $19 billion in revenues. Think about it. $4 billion in pure profits, and they decide to grab $7 out of people's pockets for something that was traditionally free. And no one complains. The old-fashioned media sleeps. Think about it. The banks get far richer every day. The rich bankers get far richer every day. And the poor pay for it, $7 at a time. What do you say to that, sheeple? Conspiracy Boulder News will return after this break.